BikeManBen.
Live, love, and laugh. What is up, bikers of this world and people of YouTube? This is BikeManBen here, and I am on top of my house, the entryway that is, and as you can see, it goes straight into the mountain. And you know, I had an inspiration after the last episode. We were working on, you know, the X supports for the bottom of the cable stay bridge, and you know, I had an inspiration. And I was thinking about my entrance to my house, and you know, it was kind of bland. It was, you know, dirt and rock, and you know, it was just bad. So I'm like, I should do something about that. And you know what? I did. Let's look. See? I made like a little I don't know what you call it, courtyard, I guess. It has like the little, kind of like a well in the middle, with the infinite water source in the middle. So it's kind of like a well. And as you can also see, the cows are in the way, and the farmland there is in the way. So what I also did was, in the distance there, you can see I made 2 new pins, one for the cows and one for the sheep. So they're further away, so they won't be as, you know, noisy, you know, because they're really loud, let's just say, at the moment. But anyway, guys, let's get off this roof. Let's take a closer gander at what I've completed here. And oh no, there's a hole in the world. See the hole? Oh no, oh no. It'll go back. There it goes. But as you can see, guys, I have some oak wood and all the supplies that we need for this episode ready to go on hand. But let's hop down here. Take a look at this. See, what I did was, as I collect this, I just took some stone slabs, basically. Just, you know, placed them like so, and then I had stone brick stairs along the outside. Just make it like a little corridor here going on. And then it goes around in a circle around the well here. You know, and the well is just an infinite water supply. And I had to make it a 3x3 so it would be symmetrical with this doorway and the house, that is. And which it is. I'll plant flowers and stuff here eventually, but for now, you know, it's good the way it is. So, yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, like I said, see, the cows are in the way. I built the I built the path around them, so. But eventually they'll be moved down here. We still have a little bit of time here before it gets dark. I can show you guys this. But this path will go all the way down here, and it'll go downhill a little bit. And I finished this part of the path down here too, just so I could see what it'll look like. And I made these nice little lampposts. They are torches right now, but eventually once we get to the nether, I'll use glowstone and redstone and daylight sensors to make them automated and cool stuff like that. But as you can see, this is the main path here. And it turns off to the right into the farmland / animal farm, so to speak. And it turns into this wood, which looks pretty epic. And I finished some of the wood here. I didn't finish it all the way. It goes all the way around these pins here. And there'll be more pins and farmland crops and stuff in the future. And as you can see, I caught a few sheep in here just while I was fencing it up, and there's a pig in this one. They won't be in there for long, but for now they'll be here. So the fun part is going to be having to move the animals over to here. So that'll be interesting, but for now it's, you know, it's what it is. You go back, take a sleep, and I tell you what, guys, I will do that. I will take a sleep, and I'll meet you back here, and we will work on this oak wood slabbage around the outside here. So I'll see you guys in just a second.
BikeManBen.
Alright guys, we are back, and let's get some oak wood slabs laying down. These are pretty simple. I just laid them, just dug out a little dirt cavern, I guess you could say. Alright, trench. Yeah, trench is a better word for that. I got a little trench here in the dirt, and we're just laying down these slabs just to make a little path going on here, you know. And I had to dig this mountain out, you know. I mean, that was, man, my arms are on fire from this digging this whole mountainside out. I mean, it's crazy, craziness. But you know what, guys? I did it. I completed it, and this is incorrect. Need some dirt. You know, I did it. I completed it, and look at what I have accomplished. My arms might be on fire, but you know what? It was well worth it. And this will be a wall eventually, guys, out of probably stone bricks. Probably. I mean, we'll see though. We'll see in the future what I want to place there. But for now, it's just going to be stone. Just cause, you know. Man, this takes a lot of oak slab. Jeez. Good thing I have a bunch of oak wood as well that I brought over. A couple stacks almost. Just so, you know, we have enough so I don't have to run back and forth, you know? Anyway, hope you guys' day has been going awesome, because mine has been pretty well. I had today off, you know, so it's pretty nice. The whole day off. Pretty epic. You know, and, you know, I'm a biker, and I actually have a charity ride this coming Sunday, because I record this on, what is today? Today's Wednesday, and I have a charity ride on Sunday for 150 miles, which is pretty far. Problem is, it might rain on Sunday. That's the only bad part, but, you know, it's for a good cause. It's for the Ronald McDonald House, you know, which is associated with McDonald's, so to speak. So, it's for a good cause. So I like to do that. I mean, I can bicycle and then I can donate. I mean, see, I had the best of both worlds, which is pretty epic. And this didn't take too long, guys. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be so tired on Sunday. I mean, you won't even know how tired I'll be. But, you know, I do it for the kids. I do it for the charity. You know, because they're well deserving. They need the money, so it's well worth it for me to do that for them. To donate and then to do the epic ride of 150 miles. You know? Just what I love to do. Best of both worlds. Just so sweet. And this looks pretty sweet too. I like these little lights. Pretty nice. You got the cobblestone underneath there just to make them look like they're just more epic, I guess you could say. Now, the big challenge for today is to connect this path to that path up there. That's the major challenge. And I think I only have one shovel, don't I? Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I need to make another shovel. Or two. Or three, or four, or 8. Luckily, I have some sticks going on. And some cobblestone as well. Make a shovel. Or 2. There we go. Pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that ride on Sunday. So, it'll be pretty sweet. I mean, the furthest I've ridden was 132, so this will be a little bit further, but I think I can manage. So I've been training really, like, super hard, so. Because biking is not an easy sport whatsoever. I mean, I wish it was easy, but, you know, some things, they just aren't easy. Some things you gotta work at. But you know what? If it was easy, then I wouldn't feel like, it wouldn't feel like an accomplishment, you know? I feel like, oh, I forgot to do the stone slabs. Only have 10. You know, I feel like it wasn't an accomplishment if it was, you know, easy. I mean, because when I get done biking, when I ride like 50 miles, I'm like, wow, I rode 50 miles. It's insane. You know, and especially when I do 150 miles, it's like, whoa, what did I just do? You know what I mean? It's like you accomplished that goal, you completed it, and you know, you survived and you did it. You can just feel so proud of yourself that you accomplished that. And you know, that's why I cycle, because every day, there's a sheep there. Hi, sheep. Every day that I ride, I tell myself a goal. I tell myself I want to ride this far that day, And these doors are driving me crazy. There we go. I tell myself that I want to ride X amount of miles that day, and when I accomplish that, I'm like, wow, I just did it again. And I do that every single day. You know, it just makes me feel so great that I can accomplish these goals. And you know, that's what you guys need to do. You need to set not like major goals, but you know, little goals that you can accomplish each day. Like say, I don't know, take out the trash or wash the dishes or whatever you guys like to do. Just make a little goal, and then you know, fulfill that goal, and then you'll be like, wow, it'll make you feel a lot better. It'll make you a lot, you know, a lot happier too. Like it'll give you like a boost of energy. It'll tell you like, I can do this. If I can do this, I can do something else. You know, I can do other stuff. You know, and you'll build that up, and you'll just keep doing bigger and better things in the future. So you know, you just gotta, you know, you have to have courage. You have to have enthusiasm about what you do. And you know, and you have to set goals. If you don't set goals, then you're just shooting in the dark. Basically, you're shooting arrows in the dark, so to speak. So you have to have goals, so you know what to do in the future. Which is kind of like why that's another reason why I like Minecraft too. I mean, I have goals. I told myself I wanna move these cows because they're just in the way. So I set myself a goal. I'm like, let's make a little pin, and look what I did. See, I made a little pin. And look, little cute little sheep and chicken in it too. See little cute sheep and chicken. But yeah, you set the goals and you complete them. It's basically the story of life. That's the story of life. How do I want to raise this up? That's another question. Because the problem is, I don't want this to look weird. Let's try this. What does that look like? That doesn't look very good. This is interesting. Interesting. How am I gonna do this? Wait, I got an idea. Or do I? No, I don't know. Wait, I got an idea. Let's do this. Take this layer out, right? Okay. And then get some stone bricks. I'm gonna need more of those. I have some stone brick slabs. I can use those for now. That's fine. Do this, right? Okay, and then actually what we can do is do this, and then we can place this. Actually, wait, maybe I should use stairs on this. This is weird. I got an idea. Let's get some of these slabs going on. Need more of them. Actually, let's go to the crafting table. The crafting table. And make some more. Get some stone going on. Just 3 claws, like so. And hold shift and a click. And then you get a bunch of stone slabs. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Right, anyway, let's get these laid down. Really quick, fast. Need my shovel. Shovel. Alright. That's pretty sweet. But anyway, guys, you know, like I said, set the goals and you can accomplish whatever it is you want to do. See, now, when I do the 150-mile ride, my next goal won't be 300 miles, you know. My next goal will just be to, you know, do better than 150 miles. Like, if I would do 151 miles, then that would be an accomplishment. Because I rode 1 more mile that day. And it's getting dark. Because I rode 1 more mile that day. Let's go take a sleep real quick. You know, and that's the thing. You don't want to set your goal too high, because then you can't accomplish it. So I don't want to tell myself, I want to do 200 miles. It's like, that's not going to happen. So just set your goals and complete them. These doors always drive me crazy. Let's take a sleep, guys. Nighty night. Nighty night. Oh man, gotta stretch. Okay, we're good now. This just looks so sweet out here. So sweet. No, but I think in the future, with my bicycling, I might try and find, you know, somebody to cycle with too. You know, encourage other people to cycle. Because, I mean, I cycle by myself most of the time, so it does get kind of, well, I don't really get lonely, but you know, it's the same thing every day, but that's fine by me. I mean, because I just love to cycle. But you know, I see other people out there cycling in groups. You know, that'd be kind of fun actually, to expand my horizons. You know, and that's another thing, guys. You don't just want to do one thing, you know, your whole life. You want to like go bowling and, you know, do other stuff like run and, you know, broaden your horizons, because that only makes you stronger, really. Because they say if you run, skateboard and cycle at the same time, you know, that just makes it even better. It makes your legs that much stronger, that much more powerful, because you're doing different muscle groups. It just makes it better. And you know, that's true for cycling, but honestly, that's true for your whole life. I mean, let's just say, like, if you're talking about school, for example, you know, you're learning stuff. If you learn just about English, then you're just gonna know stuff about English. Whereas if you learn about other languages and other subjects, you're gonna learn a whole lot more. See, and that's the same thing. You just learn more if you broaden your horizons and learn other stuff, learn other languages. You know, it just makes you that much smarter. Because you know, they say knowledge is power, and I definitely believe that for sure. The knowledge is definitely power. Now, that doesn't mean that because you're smart that you have a lot of power. Power is not necessarily meaning you have more money. It just means you can do stuff smarter. Like you could save electricity or something like that. You can save money. You know, maybe you shop at Walmart, you know, save money a little better. You know, stuff like that. I mean, you just gotta do stuff smart. Alright, so let's get this laid down. And if you do stuff smart, then that'll lead you to bigger and better things. Because then people will trust you. They'll be like, look at that guy, he does stuff the right way, you know? He's a smart guy. You know, people want to be around you, you know? And I laid that one the wrong way. So, that is that story. Another story would be to explain why it is I cycle. You know, I mean, I made a video about it, but basically what it is based on your parents, how you were raised. You know, I was raised on a bicycle, and the funny story is when I was little, my mom put train wheels on my bicycle, and honestly, I was terrified to take those train wheels off, to the point where they're bent up in the air, not doing anything. And my mom asked me, do you want me to take those train wheels off? And I was like, no. And she thought that was so funny because they weren't doing anything. They were just up in the air and bent out of shape, really. Because I used them so much. But you know, I was afraid. I didn't want to take them off. But then one day, you know, somebody told me to take them off, or I guess maybe I gained enough courage to take them off, and I walked up to my mom and I said, take these off. And she did. And then that's when I truly was cycling for the first time. I think I was probably about 4 or 5 at that time. And you know, from then on, it was mountain bike after mountain bike, you know, just the cheap ones, you know, nothing too special. And my family and I would go on the little pathway. We call it the greenway, because you know, it has shrubs and greenery. So that's the name our city gave it, which is a pretty nice name. And we go on the greenway every weekend, because that way we went to school to deal with and stuff like that. So that's just our free time that we had. And you know, I always enjoyed that. I mean, sure, it was only probably about 10 miles at the most. But man, when I got home, my legs were on fire. Cause you know, I was only 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever it was. I can't remember my age, but you know, my legs were on fire. But I grew up that way, and I grew up to like cycling. And you know, it grew from there. Because I just love that feeling, having the wind blowing in your face, you know, and having, you know, just the freedom to ride wherever you want. I mean, as long as you can make it the distance, you can ride it. As long as it's not raining, because nobody likes to ride in the rain. As long as it's not raining and, you know, pouring cats and dogs out there, you can ride as long as you want. As long as you have sunlight as well. I mean, that's just what I love about bicycling. It's all about you. You have to be willing to do it, and if you can, then anything is accomplishable. And you know, that's how all this started. When I was little, I rode, and I rode, and I rode, and I never stopped. Never ever did I give up on that goal. It's kind of like if you get a guitar. Like people say, you know, that guitars are cool, that they want to, you know, learn how to play them and stuff like that. Let's see here, I wonder, and stuff like that. And so then they get the guitar and they look at it for a few days, but then they don't play it. You know, they don't get used to it. So then it just sits around. But with bicycling, that bicycle never sat around. I was always on it. Every day. I never gave up on it. Every day, you know, and it helped me to be where I'm at now. I'm like a super cyclist. They can do 150 miles, you know, but it's well worth it, let me tell you. So worth it. And that's another thing, guys. Your goals may be big, and they may be, you know, it may be hard for you to accomplish them. But let me tell you, when you complete that, you can look back on it and say, I'm glad I did that. You know what I mean? You can just look back and tell yourself that. And while you're trying to accomplish it, you can tell yourself that as well. You can say, when I get this done, I'm going to be so glad. So just never give up, guys. Never give up. Life is a fight against you and yourself. You and your mind. You and your will. As long as you have the willpower, well then it can be accomplished. If you don't try, then you don't try. And it's not going to happen. Just try, guys, and fight. Fight for what you want. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, you fight all the time, because sometimes it just isn't worth it. But other times, it is well worth it. So you have to judge the situation, but for the most part, it is well worth it. So just never give up, guys. Never give up. Never give up on your dreams, because they are yours. Does this look cool? Take a look-see. I don't know. Maybe, let's do it this way. I think 2 layers is better here. Oops, I did that incorrectly. Get out of here. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I'm liking that a little bit better. With the 2 layers, yeah, that looks better. Let's get this going. Oops. Wasted one there, but that's fine. But yeah, guys, so if you accomplish your goal, then you will know how to do that in the future. And in the future, and in the future after that. So just keep accomplishing goals, and you will live your life the way you want to. You know, the way you should live it. Just never give up, guys. Never give up. Now, there's another story, though, that I need to tell. And that is, you know, I can say that I rode, you know, every day. And that paints a nice picture, right? But that doesn't explain it fully, because I had bad days. You know, I had days where I just didn't want to ride. I just didn't feel like it. But you know, I told myself that I just need to ride. I pushed myself, and oh, that's incorrect. And I accomplished it. I mean, because you have good days, you have bad days. You know, that's just how life is sometimes. You just have to know when you need to fight harder. Because on those hard days, you just need to fight harder. I need to get some sleep here. Because that's how life is. Sometimes life throws a curveball at you. And you have to know how to deal with that the right way. I mean, honestly, my philosophy is... Let me take a sleep here, guys, real quick. Whoa. Oh, okay. Get my thoughts and my brain arranged with a little sleep there. But my philosophy is, sure, sometimes life will give you apples, which we all love apples, you know. I can eat 1,000,000 apples a day. But then other times life will throw lemons at you, you know, and lemons are tart and they make you pucker, but still, you can still eat lemons. They're just not good as apples. And you know, guys, that's my philosophy. It's just to never give up and to try harder, guys. That's all you have to do, is try. Just try harder. And I'll tell you what, guys. I will finish this wall and the farmlands off camera here real quick. It'll probably take me a couple hours here. So I will see you guys in a quick second. And I will have this wall done. See you guys then.
BikeManBen.
Alright guys, and we are back. And I am at the lava pit. Because I need some lava real quick fast. Let's get 6 buckets or so. As you can see, I have 6 buckets. And let's head back to the farmlands, because I need to show you guys what I've done. We're almost there. As you can see, I finished this side of the wall. Let's hop up here real quick. And I did plant some trees. Used a little bit of bone meal, because some of them were kind of stubborn, didn't want to grow. But they are oak wood trees, all of them, over there. Just around the animals. And as you can see, I moved the cows, sorry. Because the cows were, like, extremely in the way. I didn't move the sheep, though, yet. And I did move the wheat as well. As you can see, that's gone. We still have to move the sugar cane. But I did finish this wall, as you can see. So let's go down there, and we'll take a quick look-see at what this looks like. And I put these nice little lights in. It's so nice and cool. I changed this here, too, a little bit. Made it 2 entrances instead of 1. Just so the lights are lined up better. As you can see here, the little cows. I transferred most of them over. Some of them snuck away and didn't make it, sadly. But that's just the game of life. Hey, little cows. The sheep will go here then. And as you can see, I did finish this wall too with this cool design. I like it. I like the design. It's pretty nice and sweet. I'll use some bone meal on this grass eventually too to make it flowers and cool stuff like that on it. So it'll look pretty sweet. And then the wall over here changes a little bit because, and this is the reason why I need this lava, because of the railway corridor, which will run right through here. We'll have 2 rails here and 2 rails here, and it'll run into this open area for the moment, but this will be a grand BMB station right here. Train station right here in this whole area. And it'll have a little path there going to it. Be pretty cool. But I'm liking this tunnel. I got this design going on here for it. It's pretty sweet. It's a lot better than this part of the tunnel. But anyway, to conclude this episode, let's place this lava where it needs to go. Because I made these little lava windows, which are pretty sweet. This is dangerous work, guys, so when you're handling lava, be very careful. As you can see, I have a hole in the bottom there, so it won't leak anywhere. So let's just get this placed really quick, fast. Really fast and quick. Uh-oh, it's making a mess. I'll fix it later, I guess. Wait, let's take a look. I thought I had it under control. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Word for nothing. Alright, let's get these final ones in. This final lava in. Lots of lava. This one here. Try not to fall in, because I would die. I don't want to die. Yeah. And one more. One more for the win. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. Take a look. That looks good. It did fall forward, but I'll place a glass in there. So it'll actually be one back. So guys, that will conclude this episode. And if you guys like this episode, please hit that like button. And if you guys super duper man enjoyed this episode, please hit that red subscribe button. And always guys, remember to live, love, and laugh. I'm BikeManBen, playing Minecraft Survival Hard Mode. I will see you all in the next episode. See you guys. Thank you, bikers of the world, and people of YouTube, for watching this video. And always remember to
like and subscribe.